Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini Soul. We're just going to get into some messages here. See what the Spirit Guide has for us today. Our energy been something, right? I believe some of you been dealing with some things. You've been dealing with past situations coming up. You're dealing with situations at work. You've been dealing with family situations. And some of it has just been with you, like understanding and knowing what it is that you want. Some of you know exactly how you want to celebrate it. At least you feel you do. But I just feel, people been acting up around us. Divine timing. They've been acting up because divine timing. Divine timing means that's our time, right? It's our season. We will take that. We will take that, right? Divine timing is here. I feel it's, in this card, it represents, like we've been waiting for a while for something to happen in our life, a change to happen. Some of us been stuck and stagnant, and not so much stuck and stagnant because of situations around us. We just been, the way she look on this card with divine time is like, listen, I've been waiting for some time. For my time, and this is my time, this is my season, and I expect more, not only from myself, but situations around me. I feel like this person's like, look, I've been waiting long enough. Now what's about to happen? What changes is about to happen in my life? Some of you been working on healing. Some of you I feel like this is also somebody that's just disappointed. Certain things you thought was going to work out in your favor didn't work out in your favor. And you're like, okay, now divine time. I need my time now. This is not a game. I don't want to play no more, This is a look like, I don't want to play no more. I want what's mine. I want my happiness. I want my joy. I want my fun. I want my laughter. I want my abundance, right? So we start out, we're gonna get into it, y'all. This may not resonate with all y'all, but if it does and you just enjoy the energy, definitely give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my Gemini release. Okay, this is a lot, but the universe says take it. We got nature, and I've been hearing a lot, it's nature just represents us really getting grounded, really getting out in nature. And if you're not getting out in nature, maybe you're finding yourself, I just felt like doing things for you. Like somebody don't have to be doing it for you. You just deciding to do it for you. You may be buying yourself roses or flowers, or you may just be doing anything that has to do with nature to ground you. With all this red, you have so much fire. I would have red on today. Look at all this red in this card. It's like I got fire. I got passion. I got things I need to release. It's like sparks are just jumping off these antlers all over the place, right? Some of you may have dyed your hair red. You could be doing like me. This is crazy. Your lips is red. Your hair is red, Red is your color. That's because it's fire and it's passion. And you're passionate to get started in something. You're passionate to move forward. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's just being and grounded, right? Because, nature is about grounding. That's that root chakra. That's knowing exactly what makes you feel good, what actually makes you passionate to want to move forward. Whether it's a job, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a community, whether it's getting out, doing something. I just feel like you're like, I got everything. I'm here. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Like Gemini season, let's go. We got forgiveness. Okay. Her next card out is forgiveness. I feel a lot of this built up energy. Gemini, you may have to forgive somebody. And I know you like, listen, this ain't about that right now. I'm trying to get to grounding myself. Well, I feel that's part of what's going to ground you. to forgive someone, whether this could be a mother, a sister, it could be a brother, a best friend, anyone, but forgiveness is here. I'm also feeling like if you've made some decisions that you have not been very happy about, that you was passionate about, forgiving yourself. Because once you forgive yourself, you open your heart back up and your passion does shine through. I also feel you have to forgive a situation that maybe at some point in time you was like giving up on passion and love and relationships. You know, like I'm just going to focus on me. And you may be doing that, right? You can do that. But this forgiveness is forgiving yourself first, and then forgiving all the situations around you that didn't work out the way you thought they would work out. It's okay. I think you have to accept that you're okay. You have to accept that you're able to move forward and still have that passion and love for whatever next is on your journey for you. All right. Somebody may have forgiveness for you. I'm also feeling somebody wants to come in and just hug you and forgive you. Maybe you did something to somebody and they just like, I forgive you. I just want to be with you. I just want to be around you. I just want to be in your energy. Like, you think that it's the end of a situation or the all be all. And somebody is truly not feeling that way. I feel like somebody around you, you may have had an argument with them. You may have had a disagreement with them. But at the end of the day, they like, I still love my Gemini. I still got passion for my Gemini. I also feel somebody wants to, Gemini, I'm hearing, they just want you to put down the sword. They like, can you just put down the sword for a minute? And I don't know, because you like, I already worked through this situation, or I'm needing to work through this situation. Some of you Geminis feel like, I just don't got time for this right now. This is what I'm feeling. Like, I'm emotionally available and passionate and caring, but if this situation did not work out in your favor, you just like, I am done, needing to find out where the heck is mine. That's it. Like, why am I sitting here with all this passion? Like, I feel like you got to get control of it too. And I feel it's coming in like a lightning bolt. That maybe emotions are coming over you. You're really feeling passionate. Now, this ain't gonna be for all you Geminis, but some of you may be even reminiscing about when times were great and you had so much passion. Maybe a relationship that didn't work out, but you remember the good times of it. Something like that. Okay, because this has been in retrograde, all right? So it could be that, or it could just be your passion for something better. Just to move forward and let everything else fall to the wayside and look for what it is that really completes you and really makes you feel good inside. All right, your next card is clear your energy. See, I just told you. It's Gemini, you got to clear your energy. There is something. There could have been a situation, right? We had court cards. We had people disagreeing with us. We had some people that just didn't show up the way we wanted them to show up, and we may be angry and we may be holding that within, but the universe is saying, Gemini, this is the time. Just clear your energy. Sage. I know y'all had that in the last reading. Just sage, relax, and let it go. Let the universe handle it. If somebody wronged you or they tried to play you or whatever the situation is, just release them with love and light so that you could get going. That's how I feel the universe is talking to us right now, right? So let's just go on. And overall, fear. I feel that this fear card is definitely the fear of if you left the relationship or a separation or a job, or you something has released in your life and you may have fears of moving on and leaving it behind. Like, maybe you may be a little hard on yourself about something. Like, did I give my all? Did I put enough in? Or did I accept too much of what I didn't deserve? You know, so the fear comes from that inner voice that says, it's a strong possibility you may be single the rest of your life, right? That fear is, it's a strong possibility that now you got to do this on your own. Or the fear is, I've made a mistake that may haunt me for the rest of my life. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But the universe is like, no, fears is not acceptable. Fears, forgiveness is for any and everyone, no matter what someone did to you, perhaps even if you showed up negatively. It's okay. Forgive yourself. Don't have the fears that the next best thing or the next beautiful thing on your journey can't happen because of something in the past. This is about releasing it. Forgiving yourself for the situation. Forgiving the person for the situation. Forgiving that job, right, that didn't see your worth. And then I also feel your fear is like, I do not want to open another door with toxicity. I don't want to open another door of relationships. Or your fear is, after this, what's next? Right? You may be fearing that you may not never find the love of your life. You may not find that person that's going to match your energy. And the universe is saying those are only fears. Right? That's in our mind, right? We're always in our head as Geminis, them swords. Let that go. Let it go, okay? All right. Let's get some clarification here. Let's get some clarification. Divine timing. What is this divine timing about for Gemini? Give us some clarity, spirit, and understanding of divine timing. What is it that's divine timing for Gemini at this time? And this is basically right before your season hits, right? Right before your season hits. Let's see, Gemini. Have faith, Gemini. I'm hearing have faith. Forget the fears. There is no fears, right? See? There is no fears. Look. You got to get passionate about this passionate new beginning. Divine timing is what they need you to do is get out of your head. Stop having sleepless nights, anxiety, worrying about what happened in the past. Whatever happened in the past is exactly what it was. It's already happened. So the only thing you can do, if there's something that you feel you need to work on within yourself, come to grips with that. Accept that relationship, accept that job, accept that disappointment. The universe is saying like you're spending too much time in that space, right? The Page of Wands is, you want to have more energy. You want to be more passionate about life, even relationships. Even if things didn't work out, you still don't want to lose that passion for moving forward for what it is that you truly want. Getting out of your head. No more anxiety. No more judging yourself. No more judging other people, right? I feel like your spirit guides is coming through, is leading you. They're there for you. They just need you to pick your head up and keep going. That's what I'm hearing. Divine timing is here. The moment you get yourself out of this, you get to moving. What is this nature about? What is nature? What is nature about, spirit? Two of Pentacles. Carrying a lot. Trying to balance things out. I feel this is you trying to balance out your emotions along with what's in your head. Okay? And the universe is telling you, go into nature, ground yourself. Maybe you got to spend a little time by yourself before your season comes. You may be trying to balance a lot of things. You may have left the relationship, so you've been working a lot. And you're trying to balance work and friends and family. And the universe is like, basically, you got this, right? You just got to balance it out where it completes you and it grounds you, because it falls under nature. And it's that passion. Have that passion to really see what it is that you're working on and how you could balance out a situation. Maybe you have to balance out a situation with someone. Maybe you have to talk to someone and be like, this is very burdensome on me, and I had to let this go so that I can focus on truly seeing what it is my heart needs and how to balance my emotions with a person, job. Maybe you was too much into financials, because the Pentacles definitely talk about 3D. You could be so balanced or thinking about so much about finances, paying bills or dreams or goals that has to do materially in your world, that maybe the passion was missing. Okay, and the universe is saying we need you to balance both. We need you to have passion for life, passion for the people around you, passion for yourself, most and foremost. Have some fun, enjoy life. You know, it's not always about making the next dollar, or make a commitment to yourself for Gemini season that you're going to have more passion in your life, that you're going to work on trying to balance maybe family life and relationships and friends. I don't know why I'm hearing there may be even people missing you, that you haven't really spent a lot of time because you've been in that financial world. And that's probably one of those Geminis, probably not both. Two of Swords. The universe is like, the clarity is there. You have to make that decision. The universe can't make that decision, but they could say divine timing is here, that this is the time for you to make that decision. Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. This is definitely trying to balance two ideas, two different paths, two situations. Do I go for love, or do I go for stability? Or do I go for my own commitments? Do I, it's like, and you may have a choice to make right before your season hit or during your season. And I feel that this choice has to do strongly with your stability. It's like looking at what it is you have, what you want to grow, who it is you want to share it with, who you want to let in this circle. And then once you let these different situations in, how do you balance it in a very positive, strong way? I can't help but feel that there's a decision you may have had to make, and you just couldn't see what you needed to do. And you chose to not look at it. You chose to not focus on it, and maybe put your head down and work because you didn't want to focus on what it is that needed to be done, or the decision that needed to happen. 2 and 2 is definitely trying to get that yin and that yang together. Your emotions versus what you're thinking. Right now, you got Swords, so you're in your head, and you got Pentacles, which is, your stability, your finances. There's no Cups here. There's no love being shown here. Now, on forgiveness, that would bring emotions. Let's see what forgiveness is about, Gemini. That's a lot. I am going to take all of these, but I'm going to tell you what I see. I've just been called it. Under forgiveness, we got the 5 of Pentacles. Gemini, you left a situation because you didn't feel it completed you. You may have left situations out in the cold. The 5 of Pentacles, or you may even, with this forgiveness, you can't forgive someone because you may feel that they turned their back on you and they left you out in the cold. So it's very hard to forgive them. We have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands can be very fiery. Like, you made your mind up. You decided what you was going to do. And you just decided to move forward. Like, I'm not going to focus on this situation. And you completely, turned your back to it. And started manifesting and moving forward in something else. But I can't help but feel there's something at your backside that you left out that you may need to either forgive yourself for or forgive someone for. You can't, this is what I'm hearing, Gemini. You can't hold people accountable for not always seeing things your way. I'm a Gemini, so I get it. And it's okay if you felt that this situation wasn't beneficial to the direction in which your heart and your goals were set. But because they're pentacles, this is financial. Either you felt someone wasn't grounded, or someone wasn't on a level in which your heart would accept them. You have the Magician, the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords, and then you have the King of Wands. Okay? I feel that you may have been dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Or this is you putting in the work to heal, having the passion to go in and rest and heal. And what you're healing from is a situation that you may have felt that you were in competition with. You manifest yourself up out of this. If you felt lack or in competition with any type of situation, you have come to the point that you're not going to fight for anything that doesn't want to align with you. Anything that doesn't really want to be there and doesn't show you what it is your heart truly desires, you're not fighting for it. It's like the Five of Wands also represent inside of you, right? It could represent conflict within you, how you fight with yourself about what it is you truly want. And you need to forgive yourself. It's nothing wrong for wanting to manifest and have a true relationship, stability, a job, a loving family, good energies around you, people on your level. It's nothing wrong with that. But with the Four of Swords and the King of Wands, there was some healing that needed to happen. You may have dealt with heartbreak. Someone could have seemed to be the King of Wands, which knows what they want, but they're not moving at this time. Like the King of Wands knows what they want. They sit on their throne. They see it. But that don't mean they're moving at this time. And you could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries that knows they want you, but they're not moving at this time. I also feel they may be healing. This may be you. This person knows what they want, but they're not moving towards you at this time. And you are also healing. And I just feel you may have dealt with a situation that your heart became very burdened about. And whether it's a relationship or someone close to you, a friend, a family member, anything, it could be anything, okay? But somebody was so passionate at one point in time that they just stopped and realized that when it came to their passionate desires, they needed to stop and heal and rest. Maybe it was going to the point that this is what they wanted. And I feel like something may have stopped it in the midst of it all with the Five of Swords. You have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. And I told you guys, I'm putting, for some reason, I'm actually put this back in the deck. So the forgiveness is leaving something, but having enough fire within yourself to still know what you're worth. To not let this be set to in stone that moving forward, you don't even try to open up and have new relationships in your life. Like, I'm just going to focus on me. I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to take my passion and everything else, right? This is like turning my back to any and everything. And it comes from the forgiveness. And the universe doesn't want you to do that. The universe understands something may not have worked out. You may have walked away from something. Someone might have walked away from you. And it may have took you some time to get in this space where you started to understand that I'm not going to be in any more situations that either is toxic, not an equal give and take, or they don't get me. Like, I'm going to stop giving to situations that leave me feeling left out in the cold. Clear your energy. What does Spirit has to say about clearing your energy, Gemini? Queen of Cups. The universe wants you to clear your energy because, oh my God, happiness and an offer is here for you. If you accept your emotions and clear your energy and accept the past, forgive and let go and move forward, there's something waiting for you. And it's happiness. It's a fresh new beginning. That fear that you have, Two of Pentacles, juggling, someone's coming in that's going to help you or either support you, or it's the universe. But you've got to open your heart back up. You've got to get back into your emotions. Your cup has to be open in order to receive this. I get it that it's a Page of Pentacles, and some of you Geminis, I know y'all right away, that's a Page of Pentacles. But it's a fresh new beginning. It's childlike energy. It's getting back to the fresh new laughter, fun, joy. You've been focused too much on certain things that has taken the laughter and the joy away from you. Something could have happened in your life that took laughter and joy away from you. But the universe is saying, we need you to open that cup. Open your emotions back up so that we can bring you in divine timing, what you truly deserve. The change. This is what I'm feeling. Gemini, I feel that this is all about your emotions. This is all about accepting what's happened, accepting where you are right now, and accepting that it's time for you to move forward. Divine timing is here, but I feel you have control of that. Divine timing is open and is ready, but you have to accept it. You got to accept that time is now for you to have laughter, for you to have joy, for you to be in a more positive space. If you've had doubt about relationships and people and how they show up, I mean, this is the time to open up and just give it one more chance. Give it one more. Because I know some of you might have just shut down. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are single, independent. You have beautiful things around you, nourishing things. You're probably not wanting for anything but a connection. Some of you going to say, oh, I don't need that. I just went through healing, deception, and leaving. And the universe is saying, no, that was probably a lesson. I hope it wasn't those. But it was probably a lesson to teach you to keep your heart open, to not close it off. And Nine of Pentacles is definitely building and working on something independently. The World card at the bottom, that's going to come to an end. The universe is saying, Gemini, you are not going to be doing this by yourself anymore. Some of you probably is like, well, I guess I won't be taking on to that because I prefer to. And some of you may. The Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Looking at your emotions, what really means a lot to you. But how come you can't have independent and someone that truly loves you? But the universe is saying that cycle's about to end for you, Gemini. You got Five of Wands, the Devil, and the Seven of Wands. So for sure, you have been through some conflict, some toxic, maybe even within yourself, Gemini, that you've been conflicted within yourself about how you see toxicity, how you see codependency, and you've been guarding yourself about it. In the universe that you've done well. This was a lesson you had to learn about self-love. So if you just completed a cycle that was, y'all know what I said about that Five of Wands. It's an S show. Then you got the Devil sitting right there. Like you were guarded. Like, look, no. So this was a lesson you had to learn. For whatever reason it was, Gemini, you've learned that lesson. And you had the upper hand. You conquered the devil. You know, you like, no, I'm not going to become, maybe in the past you've came codependency on how a person shows up in a relationship, the abundance they bring. And you did not let that stray you away from your emotions and how you seen a situation that either was codependent, toxic, or conflicting. So you've passed that test. And that's why it's divine timing. You have passed the test. You decided that this time you were choosing you. But the universe just don't want you to close off because you don't even know the lesson you just learned. You don't even know how you just leveled up, how you just passed the next level. Like ding, 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 bells and stuff is going off. Gemini did it. Gemini chose them. Gemini walked away from this. Gemini didn't let this become toxic. Gemini didn't become, because Gemini, in some situations, and then you got the 10 of Pentacles under the bottom. It's just waiting for you. This is completion. This is finally having that completion, that 10 of Pentacles that you truly want. And it's just waiting right there for you. So don't give up. And what I was about to say is, Gemini, sometimes we can become toxic because someone hurts us or does something to us. We got two Geminis. One want to walk away and the other one's like, no. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think you walked away with grace. You walked away with independence. You walked away loving you. You walked away saying, no, I ain't going to do it this time. Because you could play the game. You could have stayed and played the game. And believe me, Gemini, if you would have stayed and played the game, I don't know what type of situation it is. But when you're dealing with two Geminis instead of one, you could have won the game. But it would have been toxic. You'd have brought more karma on yourself. So I think that you guarded yourself against this for all involved. You moved on. And you realized this was something you had to let go that was not fulfilling you. Something that may have pulled your energy. Something you didn't trust in. And I also feel the universe gave you all the clues or the intuition that you needed to see this for what it is. And you guarded yourself about letting in more conflict and toxicity into your life. This time you chose you than to go in and play the game. That's how I'm feeling. This may not resonate with all of you Gemini, and that's all right, but we got the 10 of Pentacles under the bottom. This was just a quick check-in, guys. If any of this resonated with you, definitely let me know. Let me see. Let's get a closing message for you, Gemini. Let's get a closing message for you. All I can say, Gemini, is you passed the test. And after passing the test, you're going from love is coming in. The 9 of Pentacles, right? That's that love for yourself. You chose to be independent, loving, and on your own. And once you chose that, here comes the 10 of Pentacles. Something's coming in to complete you from a 9 to a 10, whether you want it or not. The universe is like, come here, 10 of Pentacles. That's your stability. That's your family. That's your new friends, your new environment, your new community, your new outlook, the way you feel about yourself. And that could just be that full 10 of Pentacles within yourself, moving you forward on this path that the universe has for you. And that's because this time you chose you. You chose not to become toxic. And I feel some of you in the past, you like, all right, I'm going to jump down with you. But this time you didn't. You just chose you. You knew it wasn't feeling good. You knew it didn't complete you. You knew it wasn't right. And you didn't stick around to play the game. What is the guidance for Gemini spirit? Release your blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. Could have happened in Scorpio season. You could have Scorpio heavy in your chart. Look and see where Scorpio is in your chart. Again, you could have been dealing with a Scorpio. But it says release your blocks. And that's what you did. Right? And now the universe is telling you, right? You won that. You stood up for yourself. Now you can release your blocks. And why you need to release your blocks? Because there's something better. Now you can open your heart up. Whether you're going to be independently and do this 10 on your own, that's fine. But it's here. You got the 9, you got the 10, and you got your emotions. This is beautiful, Gemini. We have anything else for Gemini spirit? Is there anything else? Okay. Clear your mind. Last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. Y'all, we can't make it up. Last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. What God has for you, your spirit guides, whoever your higher you is, by the end of Gemini season, you clear your mind. The moon in Gemini. And it says, go for it. New moon in Aries. Whatever it is, right? Isn't it? Y'all got to look and see what the astrology is right now. But I know Aries is out there, that fire. And I know it's in Leo. Okay, so, and that's another fire sign. So that's that strength, having that strength to move forward and hold on to your beliefs, clear your mind, because the universe has something. The universe needs you to clear it. You started out, you needed grounding, right? Nature, ground yourself. Divine timing is here. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and then clear your energy. How many times must you get this? Clear your energy, clear your mind. Release your blocks. All this is about releasing and clearing, forgiveness, understanding, not only for yourself, but situations around you, that now is your time. You got to give it one more go, Gemini. Just one more go. Guys, come back and let me know how your season is working out for you. Even let me know what the blocks is. You know, what you're working on, how are you grounding yourself, what it is that you're doing. Leave it in the comments below. If you don't want to share any of your intimate thoughts and you appreciate the reading and you claim it, just give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate that, Gemini. I love you. Enjoy your season. If I don't get another reading out to you before your season, have a beautiful, loving, spiritual, opening, and committed towards whatever relationship, whatever you choose. But just know that you are there at the door and the universe is waiting on you, that your divine timing is now. That's how I feel. Your divine timing is now. Yeah, you've had some work to do. You had some things you had to overcome. But if you open your heart up and understand that you can forgive yourself and others, of the divine timing is now. Love and light, Gemini. Bye.